And Unscrewed with Martin Sargent at 11:30. Next on G4 Tech TV, the Screensavers, followed by Cheat at 8 and Players at 8:30.
Tonight, spying on your friend's computer, and the father of everything sim, Will Wright, is here. Plus, secretly hacking your cell phone from a mile away. And the stars of National Lampoon's Gold Diggers are bringing the pain in this week's LAN Party. Live from Los Angeles, it's the Screensavers!
Crazy, great audience today. You may have noticed that Alex isn't here. That's because he's over in our new LAN party in the G4 Tech TV's Game Lab. Let's check in with him now. Hey, Alex.
That's right. It's Thursday, which means it's time for the Screensavers LAN Party, powered by NVIDIA. Today in the LAN Party, we have Will Friedle and Chris Owen from National Lampoon's Gold Diggers. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, we're going to check back in with you guys to hear a little bit about your movie. And, of course, we got Dan, Fool Against the Machine, Heward over here. You got to Fool Against the Machine, Foo. Yes. Yes, tell people how to call us.
Give us a call. The phone number is 800-839-7880. And also, remember, if you're a net camera, you get a free copy of Unreal Tournament 2004, which we're playing right now. So, there you go.
You got to love that. Also, we got JB, one of our producers. Now, I got to run over and get to the studio, guys. I'll come back and talk to you in a bit, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Segway of Los Angeles was kind enough to let us borrow these for the day. We got two of them. They're awesome.
These are great.
There's another one back here. I want to get on mine. Mine's back here.
They're never going to lend us one of these again because
I
almost ran it into a bush. Did you guys see that?
Which key do you use? Do you know?
I use the black one, but you got to get it off that ledge. I don't think it hops down ledges very well.
Black. There we go. Okay, it's initializing and...
Wait, don't get on it up there, dude.
Why?
You got to come down the steps.
Dude, they can bunny hop. They can bunny hop.
Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. All right. They don't bunny hop. Oh my God, Kevin!
Are you serious? They really don't bunny hop, or they do?
No, try it.
They do.
Seriously,
they do?
I've heard they do.
They bunny hop.
Oh! Dancing Kevin Rose on his Segway.
These are awesome.
I can't believe you just did that. I seriously, I think my balls just dropped.
Can we say that? If you're in Santa Monica, you can cruise the beach on one of these things. We got to give a shout out to the website, which is segway.la.
Thank you so much for letting us have them, and we'll be probably on them until they tell us to get off.
That's awesome. And Cheatlon is here today, everybody, from G4 Labs. Sarah's not gone. She's out sick for the day. She has a little stomach flu or something.
If you have a stomach flu, stay home.
Yeah, she stays home today. She'll probably be back tomorrow, though.
But we're happy to have Cheatlon. I've never met her, so that's good.
Yes, indeed.
Nice to meet you.
Hi there. Well, you guys put up the bat signal. Sarah was sick, and I was like, dude, I'll answer this one.
Nice.
She is in the house.
We also have some free stuff to give away to the audience, right?
You want to see how cool these T-shirts are?
Yeah,
I
let's
have
take
a
a
bunch from Jinx. They were nice enough to give
Gotta
these to
love
us. We have
Jinx.
Proud Camper.
Proud Camper. That's awesome.
Proud
I
Camper. Here you go.
Ban Me.
I
hack Ban Me.
I hack Ban Me. I've been there.
This is where
Caffeine has go power.
Nice. Caffeine has go power.
Bigger.
This one's one of my favorites.
Gimme.
I steal music off the internet.
Steal music off the internet.
Now, I think I'm supposed to go run and give these to the audience.
Yeah, let's give them to the audience.
All right,
I'm a
last
super
one.
duper programmer. This one has to go to
Super duper
someone really
programmer.
cool out there, okay?
Oh, I love
That's
that.
awesome. Thanks to Jinx.com for all
right.
these shirts.
Let's go grab some of these people. Okay, wait, I got to get a... Hey!
There you go. Be careful.
Oh, whoa! All right, here we go! right, that little guy over there wants one. There you go. We get a little action over here, and I can't believe I'm balancing on this thing. I swear Legal's going to be killing me when I get off the air. They'll be like, you almost died.
Did you have to sign a waiver or anything to get on that thing?
Nope.
I didn't either.
Hey.
All right.
No waiver. Ha-ta-ta. So yesterday we asked people to download Firefox through our link at thescreensavers.com/Firefox, and we took the site down multiple times throughout the day and or evening. And today we are the ¡1 spot on spreadfirefox.com with more than 12,000 downloads. If you haven't downloaded Firefox 1.0 pre-release, get it today. Go to thescreensavers.com/Firefox and download it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up right now, but I think the site's down again.
Yeah. Well, we do that.
Spread the word, and it's linking to the wrong link. All right.
All right.
We'll get back to that later, though.
Yeah, go do it if you can.
Yes. But look what we have. Check this out. Ta-da! The brand new Star Wars trilogy on DVD, not available to the public until next Tuesday.
I believe that's a booyakasha.
That's right. Let's open this up.
I believe that would be...
I have no nails. Do you have nails?
No, but I'll open it. Ah! Ow, that hurt my face.
Do you have a pen or anything? Is there anything we can...
Yeah,
Can we get a knife on the set? Does anybody have a
No,
knife?
wait. Hey,
There we go.
I got it.
There we go.
Our grips are like, oh, I got a knife.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh, it's in some sort of packaging.
Anybody in the audience want the new Star Wars?
Kevin! We can't give that away.
They're telling me we can't give it away because it's not available yet.
Not available.
Let's take a look at the DVDs. But yeah, well, you know what?
You know what? We'll just scratch them.
No, email me. I'll rip it and put it on Kazaa a little later tonight.
Nice!
There we go. Let's check this out.
Dude, you're going to go to jail.
Let's see what the inside
again.
is. Oh, that's awesome.
Look at
those
that.
covers.
Let me check this out. Oh,
That's
booyakasha,
pretty cool.
I swear. We're in there.
I still want to give these away.
Yes.
Our producer's like,
I know, he's like,
can't do it.
If you do it, I will kill you so fast.
Very cool, though. Actually, we have a little bit of the material they're going to allow us to show.
Oh, right,
so we have
right
a little
now?
piece. Yeah, right now. Let's take a
Let's
look
take
at
a little
that.
look.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did. There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it, man! Yes! Yes! Doctor! Yes! 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 I will take it!
Oh, it's so much cool with the lights down. That was awesome. Listen to these things.
They're great.
That's awesome. These are... Don't.
The master!
Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Did that hurt?
All right, no, of course not. Come on, it's a lightsaber. Just cut my arm off.
We got links to these, too. These are really cool
these are
lightsabers.
awesome. Aren't
We're going to
they
have links
great?
to these in the show notes because these are just awesome. LEDs that make them light up and go up like that. Pretty cool. It doesn't make them the noise anymore.
All right.
I think you broke it. Tonight we have a great show. We're going to go back inside this year's DEF CON and a look at cell phone hacking. And we're going to try and hack our audience's cell phones. Audience, you down for that? A couple of them were like, I'm turning my cell phone off now.
And we'll show you how to spy on your friends with some help from some shady software.
That's going to be really cool. But stay where you are. Up next, Sim Mastermind Will Wright reveals the reason why The Sims is so addicting. That's all when the Screensavers continues.
In today's gaming world, there is no greater force than our next guest. As co-founder of Maxis, he's behind such hits as SimCity and the best-selling game of all time, The Sims. And the highly anticipated follow-up, The Sims 2, drops in stores this week. Please welcome Will Wright. How you doing, Will?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, please, anytime. So, okay, now I'm just going to throw this out there. The best-selling game of all time, not very exciting on paper. What is it about like interior design and hygiene that captivates so many people?
Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive. You know, when I was trying to sell the idea to people and I was describing a game where you take out the trash and clean the toilet, you know, it just didn't quite grab people.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you know, but on the other hand, you know, it's a game about everyday life that people can really relate to. And one of the first things that everybody does is they take themselves and put themselves in the game. They build their house, their neighbors, their friends, and all of a sudden they have a game about themselves. You know, and people tend to be kind of more interested in themselves than other things. So I think, you kind of have to understand that deep personal connection that people make where really they're putting themselves in the game and the game is about them.
Is that why it's like crack and people are just so highly addicted to it?
Well, I mean, also there are a lot of different directions you can go with it. Most games have a very straightforward goal, kill the alien, rescue the world or something like that. The Sims, a lot of people take it off in totally different directions. Some people try to, get the best job or, earn a mansion on the hill. Other people, torture their Sims or tell stories. And so really, the players can kind of drive the experience whatever direction they want to go. And I think that open-ended kind of nature of the game, seems to be what people are appreciating more and more out of games. Some of the best-selling games now are really open-ended.
So speaking of the dying, why haven't there been nudity or sex or anything? Because you're so realistic. You can like block your Sims into a room and you'll die.
Yeah.
Have you just sort of wanted to stay away from the nudity?
Well, one thing we really like is the fact that parents and kids can play this together. And we obviously have rating issues, in our country. But also, I think certain things are actually better left to the player's imagination. That actually they're more interesting in your imagination than they would ever be in pixels on the screen.
All right, that's true. Now, and you, what do you think of the people who've sort of? Do you think anybody's gone too overboard? Like I know that people have been creating stuff like there's like the Uber Christian sim where you can have like all these posters of Jesus in your house. I mean, do you think people have gone overboard at all?
Well, actually, the coolest thing about the game is kind of what the fans have done with it. We probably have the largest player community of any game that I've ever seen. And we, went to a lot of trouble to make the game very customizable. So in addition to putting yourself and your friends and whatever in the game, people can create custom objects, custom characters, outfits. And if you look at the fan sites, they've just created huge amounts of this stuff, much more than we have, and taken it off into very strange, peculiar directions sometimes. I mean, there was a site just about armadillos in The Sims, another one with Japanese politicians, and nude versions of the politicians,
There's nude Japanese politicians in
Yes,
this?
there was a site that specialized in that, and the fact that there are things that narrowly, bizarrely focused, to me is like very cool in kind of a creepy way,
Oh, sure. Well, I find Japanese politicians nude creepy too.
Yeah.
And cool at the same time. It's very interesting. Speaking of nude Japanese politicians, is there anything that you've seen in real life that you wouldn't want in the game? Not implying that you've seen Japanese politicians nude in real life. But is there anything that you've seen that you've come across that you're like, I'm just not even going to put that into the game?
Yeah, there's certain things. We want the game to kind of remain playful. And, for instance, in the new version of The Sims 2, if you have a baby, the baby won't die, no matter how badly you kind of abuse it or neglect it. Instead what happens is the social services will come and take it away. So there are certain things that we just decide, kind of we'll avoid, but try to keep the game on a very playful kind of level.
Yeah, dead babies aren't playful, I don't think.
Well, except in jokes, of course.
Exactly. Well, yes, we all know those jokes.
Yes.
So what's next for The Sims? Now, so Sims 2 is more of the sort of family unit where you start from the beginning and sort of grow as a Sim?
Yeah, Sims actually go through an entire lifespan now, and they have very different behaviors at different ages. So, for instance, teenagers might run away from home or have a big party when their parents are out or sneak out late at night. Grandparents can help their grandkids study for school. And that becomes a lot of the strategy gets wrapped around the Sims' different stages of life and what they want to attain and what their aspirations are.
Wow, well, that sounds very exciting. I'm very excited. Well, thanks, Will, for coming in.
Sure.
We appreciate it.
Thank
now
you.
make sure to pick up The Sims 2. And for more information on Will Wright and everything Sims, just visit thescreensavers.com. Now, Cheatlani's got some cool info for you. Cheatlani?
Thanks so much, Alex. All right, now you can post your resume or profile on G4 Tech TV's Career Center powered by DICE, September 13th through 24th, and be automatically entered into DICE's $4,000 cold hard cash sweepstakes. Just go to g4techtv.com/techjobs to post your resume and enter. And still to come, we'll be checking in with the stars of National Lampoon's Gold Diggers. They're here in our LAN Party. But up next, breaking the world record for long-distance Bluetooth hacking when the Screensavers continues.
Game's number one. Dan kicks butt in those games.
Does he?
He's good.
Well, that's good. He's good at something.
He's good.
I mean, he's good all around.
He's good
We
all
love
around,
Dan.
yes.
He can't even hear us.
Just 1 week after DEF CON, we hooked up with John Herring and the guys from Flexus. They were attempting to break the world record for Bluetooth propagation and perform an exploit on a cell phone from over a mile away.
And that's called Bluetooth Snarfing, right?
Bluetooth Snarfing, yeah. They were going to perform a little hack on a cell phone. It's really cool. Let's take a look. All right, it's 7 a.m. on the Santa Monica Pier. You guys got me up early.
Definitely.
What are we doing out here?
Well, my name's John Herring. I'm here with Kevin Mahaffey, Martin Herfurt, James Burgess, and Mike Atmaskeen. And essentially what we're doing is attempting to set the world record for Bluetooth propagation, as well as perform 2 proof of concept attacks at over 1.1 miles with standard off-the-shelf equipment such as this Linksys adapter that we've modded.
Now, we're talking Bluetooth. I'm always thinking, 10, 15 feet away. That's what it was designed for, right?
Right. Typically, the Bluetooth specification is only limited to a maximum of 100 meters or so. With our proof of concept from before, we've already proven that it can go over half a mile, and today we're going to attempt about 1.1 miles, which is a world record.
All right, let's do it.
Got it. Got it. We're rocking, dude. We're on.
You inquired, so you discovered it?
We inquired. We haven't pinged.
We're going to attempt to connect.
1.1. Disconnected.
We may have lost the signal. I'm not sure. Wow, that's a blinking light. Where were you pointing at?
Yeah, James, where were you holding that?
We lost it.
Yeah.
I'll hold the phone where it is. You have James just tweak the antenna by like half a degree at a time.
We definitely picked up the signal.
Oh, and there we go. And that's it.
Well, first step. Man, we're really close.
How's your arm holding up?
We got it. Yeah, we're full ping.
They got it. They're pinging.
30 mil. 30.
Whoa.
Don't move. Oh. Hold still, for the love of God.
I am.
Just hold still.
Pretty.
Oh, it is solid, Mike.
So it's just scrolling up the screen.
Yeah,
We're pinging great. This is a good connection.
We're definitely scrolling full thing. We should definitely attempt the attack. Hold it still. We're connecting to the phone as we speak.
So we're going to run the Snarf attack right now from over a mile away. And we're going to try to pull the phone from that phone.
All right, so this is going to connect to the phone.
Yep.
And what is it doing right now?
Okay, right now, it found the Nokia, the firmware, and now it's just pulling the address list.
It's just snarfed it.
That's incredible. That's great.
You just pulled down, what, all 50 phone book entries?
We cut off some of the numbers so nobody's privacy is infringed.
Now, what's to prevent you from like taking something like this, going outside the White House and pointing at the White House and getting people's numbers?
Absolutely nothing. For all we know, George Bush could have a vulnerable phone, and we could have all of his cool numbers.
That's a little scary.
It is a little bit scary, and that technology is.
We're sending a text message to ourselves right now to my phone.
Okay.
I'm going to hang up with you, okay? Essentially, we have full connection to the phone. For the first time ever, we're actually attempting a proof of concept BlueSnarf attack from 1.1 miles.
Okay, so let me figure this out. You have this laptop, which is sending commands to that cell phone, which is over a mile away, that cell phone is then in turn going to send a text message to this cell phone.
Absolutely.
All right.
And all of this is without any intervention on the cell phone user's part because
They have no idea
what's happening right now.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Right now we're just on the command terminal and we're going to send a text message. You have been owned by G4 Tech TV.
Okay, so when you hit enter now.
You enter, it's going to send.
Okay, go ahead.
Enter.
In a few seconds here, if this worked, it should come up on this phone, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's see. Sending from that phone.
New message.
There goes, new message.
Rock and roll. And if you read it on the screen here, you have been owned by G4 Tech TV.
There we go.
We absolutely destroyed our previous DEF CON world record. We previously did it at 0.5 miles, about a half a mile. We just accomplished 1.1 miles. Not only did we accomplish a connection, but we were able to perform a proof of concept, real-world BlueSnarfing attack from 1.1 miles.
Oh, that's cool.
Man!
It's a little scary. It's a little scary because believe it or not, there's people
huge.
all over the world that have these cell phones that have this whole.
Well, isn't it true that Nokia denies that that you can even do this on their phone,
We'll
let alone
talk-
at 1.1 miles away?
Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. No, not to worry though. Later in the hour, we're going to have the guys who are there, and they're going to be in the audience and actually probe the audience?
Yeah, sure. Why
Scan
not?
the
That
audience.
sounds fun, doesn't it?
Probe the audience, and we'll show you how to protect yourself if you have a Bluetooth phone. But now here's Cheatlon with a web tip.
Hey, Here's one for all you Mac users out there. If you find looking for deals on Mac accessories difficult, there's a place other than the Mac store to find deals on all of the latest. Check out dealmac.com. This site has the insider scoop on all the best deals on the web, used and new. It also includes tons of other cool links, like a complete list of vendors and up-to-date product reviews. Just go to dealmac.com to check it out. Now don't go anywhere. Kevin's got a dark tip for spying on your friends. And after the break, we'll talk with the guys from National Lampoon's Gold Diggers in our LAN Party when the Screensavers continues.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose. Still ahead, I'm going to show you some software for spying on your friends. That's always fun. And we'll use our Bluetooth gun to snarf our audience's cell phones. Plus, our next caller is sick of hack and slash games. We'll try to find something a little more laid back. But now it's time to send it back to Alex. He's in our game land for our LAN Party. Alex?
That's right. It's time for our Screensavers LAN Party, powered by NVIDIA, as always. You got to like the little symbols that we got here. And today we're playing Unreal Tournament 2004, and we are joined by National Lampoon's Gold Diggers, Will Friedle and Chris Owen. How you guys doing?
Fine. How are you?
Good, man.
I'm good. Are you guys still alive?
Barely.
Sometimes.
How many kills have each of you had?
I don't even know. I've definitely died a lot more than I've killed.
Yes.
That's for sure.
That's usually how I play.
I'm trying to find Chris.
Well, that's good. Now, what are your names going to be? What are your names in the LAN Party itself?
I just
Oh my
killed
gosh.
you, Will. I just killed you, Will.
Man.
That's awesome.
Oh.
And then he's dead. And that's sort of half
There
the
it is.
torso. Family show here, people. So, now, are you guys big gamers yourselves? Do you have consoles at home, or?
Yeah, I do. I love video games. I've been playing for years.
Oh, yeah.
These are really fast-paced games, though. Look, I look at you for 1 second.
Yeah,
and
right.
you kill
Don't
me
look away.
again.
Don't look away.
And it's always Chris, too. He's killing me again.
That's part of the trick. So now, National Lampoon Gold Diggers. Let's hear a little bit about the movie. I don't really know.
You go ahead so I can find you.
Okay.
Yes, all right.
I'll just wait to respawn. National Lampoon's is my character, Lenny, and Will's character, Cal, are two kind of idiots who just want, basically, who we want the best things in life, just, beautiful women, money, fast cars, everything, all that stuff without actually having to work for it.
Sounds pretty smart to me.
So there you
Best
go.
way to go. It's always the best way to go.
So he talks. He kind of talks my character into marrying two older women, old women who.
Old women,
Old,
not
yeah.
older, old women,
Yeah.
70s.
Talks us into marrying them for their money, and
Perfect.
they don't die quick enough. So we decided we're going to kind of help them along.
Gonna help them in the process.
Nice.
Exactly.
I like that dark comedy aspect. I think we have a clip if you want to take a little look here.
All right, here I come, Will.
Of Gold.
Okay. 1.
What the? I got it! I got it! Oh my God!
Well, thanks, Will and Chris, for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
It's amazing.
No, Will, no, please keep playing. If you want to check out the movie, it's the golddiggersthemovie.com, and it opens September 17th. And we'll check back later and get a little bit of info on the high scores.
Thank you.
Now, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to Bluetooth snarf the audience and see what's on some people's cell phones. Hello. And keep in touch with your inner James Bond as Kevin shows us some tips and tricks on using spy software on your computer. Stick around.
So I was using my computer the other day, and I noticed some of my icons have been moved around a little bit. Turns out, since I have a much faster computer than Dan, he was on my machine. So he decided to sneak in my cube and use my computer. He does the same thing to yours.
He does.
From time to time.
He does. I hate him.
So to stop him, I decided to install some spy software, and you can secretly install spy software on any computer without the user ever detecting its presence, but make sure it's on your computer, because if you install this secretly on someone else's computer, it could be illegal.
Disclaimer, insert disclaimer here.
Fun, but illegal.
Do it anyway.
No. Check your local laws. Yes, check your local laws.
Seriously.
But so what I did when looking for this software is I wanted to find some software that met some of my requirements.
Okay,
and that is,
what were they?
They are that they can't be detected. They can't show up in your process list. So if you're looking to see if it's already installed, you do a Control-Delete list of processes. It can't show up there. Also, you want to make sure that it's not detected by Spybot Search and Destroy or Adaware or McAfee's anti-spyware. So this is completely hidden.
Wow.
So it came down to a couple different packages that I really like here. One is called Spectrum Pro Professional Edition right here. And then this one here, eBlaster. The only difference between the two is that the eBlaster actually emails you its findings, and this one you have to go back to the machine to actually log in and view the findings.
Okay.
So let me show you the screen right now. Now, if you take a look, this is our standard desktop. Nothing is running. You can't detect anything that anything's going on. Nothing's in the tray. But if you hit Control-Alt-End, which is my secret keystroke command, isn't that nice?
Very cool.
You can choose anything you want, by the way. Then I'll just type in my password, and then it logs me into the hidden software that's running in the background.
That is scary.
Yeah, it is kind of scary. Now, this has been running behind the scenes to do everything from capture screenshots to monitor peer-to-peer activity, programs, keystrokes, chat and IM, websites that you browse, pretty much everything. So let's go through these real quick. This is one here is screenshots. So basically, we can run through the entire thing and see what Dan was up to over the last 48 hours. So
looks pretty clean.
He's not doing anything over the last
really
10, 20 minutes, and we just keep going one by one. Come on, Dan, do something.
Are you going backwards?
Yeah, I'm going through the list. We're working our way back.
Well, this is obviously us on the air, so.
Okay, nothing still. There we go. Oh, okay. So Dan was using some pictures with him and his girlfriends, and there's browsing Google and surfing different websites. Yeah. There's in Photoshop. But it's really cool because it captures that you can see there's screenshots of him doing instant messaging conversations and things like that.
Whoa!
Whoa! Dan! It's a little strange. So we can go on the websites here. Here's all the different websites that he's been browsing. You can see apple.com. It'll just allow you to go to that website. Google. You can also click on block the website. So if you don't like the website that they're blocking, it internally blocks them from going to that. Chat and IM conversations. You can see the different people he was chatting to and what he said to them. Yep. Just captures it right to the screen. Any incoming or outgoing emails that were sent, and he didn't do any of those. Keystrokes. This is every single key. If you pressed any key, no matter what it was, it captures it here and it associates it with the program that it was done in. So Internet Explorer, you can see some of the websites that he was typing and misspelled some things there.
Oh, damn.
AOL Instant Messenger, the conversations again. Programs that were launched, here's the individual programs, the times they were launched. Again, you can ban these or set when the user can actually use the Internet or can't use the Internet. It's packed full of features.
And it's totally seamless. I mean, I could not tell that, you can't tell that it's running on the system.
Right. It's in complete stealth mode. So the price of the software, a couple different things. One thing I want to point out to the Spectre Pro also got PC Magazine's Editor Choice Award, which is really cool.
That's high.
Cool thing for it. $99 for the Spectre Pro 5.0, and for the eBlaster, I believe it is $99 as well for both of them.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, if somebody's really snooping on your computer and you need some protection,
yeah, if you just want to see what they're doing.
Like nothing.
It's really cool, and parents love it for monitoring their kids and things like that. Yes. Kids, just to let you know, if you use Firefox, it doesn't pick that up. I kid you not. So kids, if it's installed on your machine, there's a way around it.
So go to thescreensavers.com/Firefox and download Firefox, and don't tell your parents.
There's some.
No, tell your parents.
Yes, you gotta tell your parents.
God, I'm so bad at this.
Yes, put out your hand. There we go. Now, if you want to download a free copy, trial copies of the software, you can. You can go in there and download, try it out, see if you like it. You can get the links at thescreensavers.com. Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Time for a live call.
All right, let's rock on. Are we doing it here?
I believe we're doing it here.
All right, we're doing it here.
Where are you going?
Let's just have the live call here.
Jerry joins us on the G4 Tech TV Netcam Network from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Hey, Jerry.
How are you guys doing?
How's it going? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I got to quit watching the screen because there's a 10-second lag. It's killing me.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that delay in case you start cussing or go crazy or get nude or anything.
Or for me, mainly.
Yeah. What's behind you there? Those old VHS or VHS tapes? What is that behind you?
Oh, that's my music collection.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of music.
Well, the white cabinets are full of 45s, so you really can't see them.
45s.
Remember those 45s, those round things that played music?
It's a record, Kevin.
No.
How old are you, Kevin?
I'm not familiar with those.
You're not familiar with the record?
What can we help you out with?
Well, basically, I've had games since they were text-based, and and I enjoy some of them. I've always had a fast computer, and I enjoy the texture of simulation. But I basically don't like the violent games. I don't want to have to blow somebody away just to get to the next doorway. So I guess I'm looking for something that's less violent.
Well, there are a lot of them out there, actually,
Yeah.
which is good.
We can help you out with that.
I got a bunch here if you want to.
Got a huge stack. Myst, the puzzle game, has its 10th anniversary DVD edition. It's now in 3D. It's all 3D. It's pretty cool.
I
we can
played
take a look.
the original Myst quite a bit.
Yeah, the new Myst, the 10th anniversary is awesome. I mean, we're showing some footage now on your screen if you glance over
man.
your TV. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
And this is all about figuring out
Myst like
puzzles.
crazy.
There's not really
Did
any
you play it?
killing. Yeah, I played Myst. It was a great game.
Here's
Here's the next one. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is also another great game.
Yep.
It's fun building your own little roller coasters. Not a whole lot of killing going on there.
Well, unless you don't build them correctly.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2004. Have you played that?
The Microsoft?
Yeah, Flight Simulator.
Yeah, well, the previous version, I think. I've had Falcon 4, the F-16 game, and I've had the previous Microsoft simulator.
Now, Falcon 4,
a killing game,
that's
right?
a killing game there.
It is, and that was where the complaint really came from, because I always have a fast computer, good graphics, and I love counting trees and flying the F-16, and then boom, I'm blown out of the sky by a missile that I never saw coming.
Did you ever shoot back just once?
Oh,
There's a button.
The opening screen has you looking at a flight of Russian bears, and I can't resist pulling the trigger. I have a force feedback joystick, so I can't resist it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A couple other good ones we got for you as well. We picked these up before the show. Fly 2K, another great game. Siberia 1 and 2, also great. And one of our favorites, Mary-Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16 game.
Oh!
We actually have a picture of that there. Yeah, there it is.
Great textures and some really...
They have a new patch out there. It turns them 18, makes them get naked.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. Just kidding, Jake.
I don't know, if he doesn't like the maiming, he might not like that. Although that looked wrong. I was stabbing, I promise.
Those are, we have a ton of games.
There are a lot of games out there.
A
like
lot
the
in
puzzle
our
games
show
and stuff
notes
like
as
that.
well.
Perfect.
So go to our show notes and click on the links there and those download the games. There's a lot of them have free trials as well.
Perfect.
Pretty cool stuff. And for being a Netcam caller, you get a free copy of Unreal Tournament 2004.
We should give him something else,
Yes,
people.
we probably should give them something else.
Thanks for the call. We'll give you Slaughterhouse 5. Yikes. Thanks for the call, Jerry.
Thanks for the call. Now, Cheatlon has a quick tip for you.
Hey guys, I love that Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen game. That's one of the best, right? Well, here's the way to convert any of your files to PDF. It's a free download from pdf995.com. Once installed, it'll show up as a printer on your computer. Just pick the document you want to convert, go to Print, select PDF, click OK, then just follow the directions. Once converted, the program will open in Adobe Acrobat. It's that easy. Now coming up next, we'll meet the guys who broke the world record for Bluetooth snarfing. And we'll see who in our audience may be vulnerable. That's next, so stay with us!
Be sure to catch tomorrow's show. See how the latest batch of MP3 players stacks up against the iPod. And Yoshi unveils his X Station. It's an Xbox and PS2 combined. It's awesome. And the creative director of the new CG cartoon, Father of the Pride, will be here. That's all on tomorrow's show. Not going to want to miss that one. Now, earlier in the show, you saw the guys from Flexilis break the world record for long-distance Bluetooth attack. We wanted to show you how they did it, who is vulnerable, and how you can protect ourselves. So here to explain it all, let's welcome the guys from Flexilis. Hey, guys.
How's it going?
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. Some of the audience there was they're like, I don't know if I should clap for these guys. They might be hacking me right now. So let's do a little introductions here, what you guys do. We got John Herring, correct?
Yes.
And you are Director of Research and Development.
I am.
Kevin?
I'm James.
James, that's right. James, last name?
Burgess.
James Burgess and Kevin Mahaffey.
Yeah, we got it.
You guys have the hardest last names to pronounce in the world. So you guys created this company. Just a bunch of friends got together, right?
Yes.
And how'd you get this idea of Bluetooth hacking? Were you just like, hey, I think I can hack that cell phone. That looks cool.
Well, actually, we've been working with Bluetooth wireless research and development for quite some time now. Over the past 6 months or so, we've been working with a lot of Bluetooth. But actually, since the November of last year, BlueSnarfing actually became very prevalent in the media, and we teamed up with people from all over the world doing co-development of this research and made several very dynamic and unique findings of vulnerabilities within the Bluetooth stack.
So if people don't know what BlueSnarfing is, what is that exactly?
Kevin,
well, basically what it is, it's a vulnerability in a lot of different mobile phones that allows any person who knows how the vulnerability works to get in. You can pull phone numbers, send text messages. You can turn it into a bug. You can dial phone numbers. I mean, there's pretty much no limit to what you can do with these problems.
That's awesome. So let's start this up. Let's get this going and start scanning, and then we can talk a little more about this. So you have your computer fired up here. You're running Linux. And what are you doing at this point?
Okay, right now we're just running our vulnerability scan with this blue sniper gun right here.
Okay, audience, don't freak out. This is not a real gun. It just has an antenna on the end.
So basically, any phones within range that are in the path of the gun will pop up and it'll tell whether they're secure or vulnerable. Okay, we have one secure person, 4th row left aisle seat owns you. Somebody in the audience, nice name.
Nice.
There we go.
They changed their name.
Who
is that? Raise your hand. Who's it? Okay, there we go.
Okay, wait, we found one vulnerable phone. Name is Target. Can you please stand up?
Target. Right
there we go.
Why did this phone beep?
Basically what happens is to test the vulnerability, we have to connect to it instantaneously, then we disconnect. And then when we disconnect, the phone beeps, and that's the only time you know. So you only know once you've already been hacked. So there's nothing that tells you before except a little tiny thing on the screen that looks like a headset, and you'd never notice.
Okay, so tell me, you're freaking a lot of people out all over America right now. What kind of phones are vulnerable to this? Are we talking all manufacturers? Is certain makes and models?
Actually, many Nokia and Sony Ericsson phones have been notoriously vulnerable with their implementations of Bluetooth. Although they have recognized that there is a problem with the implementation of Bluetooth stack, they have not yet actually addressed the problem, but they're in the process of trying to address it.
That's a little scary.
Most definitely. I mean, they're shipping phones today, right now. I know the Motorola V6 or V800, the new V800 is vulnerable. I mean, quite a number of new phones that are shipping today are vulnerable.
Wow. And there's no software update feature. I haven't seen. Well, some phones have.
Well, the only way to do that is to go into your cell phone provider and hope, pray to God, whatever, that they have an update released. And if they don't, there's really nothing you can do but turn off Bluetooth.
Are there any providers out there right now that are providing software updates for cell phones?
Nokia has made some advances in trying to do it, but there's still so many units shipping right now that are still vulnerable that I think they just need to get out in the public that these are some problems. Right now, actually, I have on the screen the attack where we can test the phone that's out in the audience right now, and it'll try to pull some numbers, and you'll see the screen just go crazy with the entire phone book of that phone.
Nice. So how do people protect themselves then? Just turning off Bluetooth will do it?
Yeah, turning off Bluetooth, you're completely safe.
Okay, and almost every phone has that option, right? Okay, let's not show the numbers on the screen. Oh, you guys are blocking
it.
Yeah,
we have that all blocked out.
Okay, I was going to say, that would not be a good thing.
No, most definitely.
That's crazy. So we turn off it to protect ourselves, and that's the way to do it. Almost every phone can turn off Bluetooth, right?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing that needs to be addressed, though, is that although there is this vulnerability, we don't want to have to turn off Bluetooth. Bluetooth is an amazing technology, and this is something that should be addressed and fixed so we can use it for all the positive implementation.
Right. So you guys aren't using this for bad. You can't really go out and download this software.
No, not by any means.
It's just something that you've developed internally, right?
The exploit code is not being released. We actually will be releasing a vulnerability assessment software that allows you to scan for Bluetooth devices and then assess if your device is vulnerable.
Awesome. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. For more information about FlexWorks, you can check out our show notes at thescreensavers.com.
If you're in the LA area and we watch you in our audience, just go to thescreensavers.com. We're going to totally crash. And click on the tickets link to get tickets, and get tickets for Unscrewed too, just for fun. Come on, now you're there.
Right after our show, you can stay for Unscrewed.
Well, there you go. Look at that. One leg. I'm better.
Nice.
I'm better. I have one leg.
I'm not going to. Can you do two?
Cheatlon. No, you can't do two.
I didn't know if you could balance yourself up.
It's that time. Cheatlon, do you have any emails?
What do you think I'm doing here, guys? Playing Mary-Kate and Ashley Sweet 16? Of course I have emails.
You might
be. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the first question. which is, should I wait for PCI Express, and is it worth it?
Well, we've had some in the labs, and we had one on the show. And right now, we're not really seeing any performance increase with going with PCI Express.
They don't know how to exploit the bandwidth differential between X16 PCI Express and the 8X AGP.
So for right now, if it's available, if it's on a motherboard that you can buy,
and you can afford it,
might as well. Because it's the future, and it's where the cards are going to be coming out and that. So if you want to buy a card a year and a half, 2 years from now, you're going to find it in PCI Express. You're probably not going to be able to find it in AGP.
That is true.
Yes.
Next,
please.
I have another one, guys. Why is AMD always cheaper than Intel?
Because they have to be pretty much.
Because they have less name recognition.
Yeah.
They don't anymore, but they still, I mean, I think there's still that sort of like, I just want Intel. I don't know why, I just want. I think that there's still that out there, that mentality out there.
I agree.
So AMD's got to do something.
Yeah, they have to do something. They have to kind of undercut Intel's chips. They don't have the gigahertz as fast as Intel's, but they have kind of the rating equivalent.
Yeah, so they do like the 3200 plus, even though it's like a 2.34 gigahertz machine.
And some people are like, I don't know if I should buy that. Intel has been around for so long. Well, so has AMD. But, you know, Intel has been in desktops, and they own, like, what is it, like 80 or 90% of the market share? It's huge.
Although I just bought an AMD.
AMD's awesome. We love AMD, though.
Hello. Next question.
Please.
I got another one.
Rock on.
Where can I buy a domain, and what do you recommend?
I like registerfly.com is awesome.
Registerfly's good. I do 2 cows.
You got 2 cows?
Mine, yeah.
They're good as well. Registerfly is cool because they have so many other features besides just standard domain registration. For the $10 a month, you can get things like forwarding to a different URL if you want. They have custom DNS. They have so many other features like your own pop account, your own website, free of charge. It's worth checking out. Registerfly.com.
There's also some people who are giving away free .info sites. So
you got to be careful though, because
they
might own the site. Sometimes they give away these sites, and then if you become a popular site, they try and charge you for the domain name later on. Make sure they're ICANN accredited. They have to be an accredited registrar in order to make sure that someone's not going to steal your domain name from underneath you. And I don't know. There's a lot of like little scams going on there. So ICANN accredited.
We'll check it out.
Does anybody else want that Star Wars DVD collection that we're giving away? Joshua, can you give that away?
Joshua, please. The audience wants it.
He's saying no. Maybe on Tuesday. On Tuesday we'll get one.
Maybe on Tuesday. We'll give away one on Tuesday when they're released to the public.
That is it for this edition of the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Thanks for joining us. We'd like to thank our guests, Will Friedel, Chris Owen, the guys from Flexus, Will Wright, and Los Angeles Segway. See you next time. Have a great